had to calculate for a second. Hi everyone! Hi burbs! Hi hi! That was a very good noodle. I had some spaghetti. For dinner with a little bit of garlic bread. And it was really tasty. And then even better, I've got a couple of Andes mint chocolates. I've got a peach tea. Hell yeah. Life is like so sugoi. Yeah. Like, life is so sugoi right now. Oh, we're twinning, Reese. We're twinning. Yeah, holy fuck, I love garlic bread. Holy shit. Garlic bread is just... Honestly, if someone proposed to me with a loaf of garlic bread instead of a ring, honestly, I'd take it. I'd honestly take it. I freaking love garlic bread. If there's two foods I had to live on until the day I die, it's probably either pho or garlic bread. Yeah. Yeah, my awesome, amazing sugoi life. What a move that would be. I mean, modern... It's 2026. We can propose with anything you set your mind to, including a loaf of garlic bread. I'd say yes, personally. I would. Texas toast, it has to be buttered in, toasted, and even a little scorched. My brother and I... Girl, we were straight up eating carcinogens. Like... It's like my dad knew that my brother and I liked the burnt bits of food. I don't know. To this day, I still do. Like, we're just straight up eating carcinogens. And my brother and I used to fight over, like, the burnt pieces stuck in pans. Like, if mom and dad made fried rice or something, my brother and I would argue and fight for the scorched bits that stuck to the bottom of the pan. We're just straight up eating carcinogens, you know? That's where the flavor's hiding, yeah! Exactly! I love carcinogens! So tasty! So yummy! The flavors combining in my mouth! Phantom, thank you for the shupo. Garlic bread proposal? Yeah! Oh, manly. Reiko, shut up! A ring pop. I do love me a blue flavored ring pop. I remember I had one once. Okay, guys. Did you know? ILUNA. I've had a ring pop once in my life. Only once. My parents, when my brother and I were growing up, they were not very keen on giving me and my brother candy. So the sweets that we got were traditional Vietnamese ones like ja or dohu with the ginger sweet syrup. We didn't get traditional candies. Like, mom and dad were kind of health nuts. My mom specifically. And so, my entire life, I've only had one ring pop, and I didn't like it because I drooled all over it. Because mind you, and like my 8-year-old tiny ass little child mouth, the ring pop's pretty big, and at that point I already had TMJ issues. And so, like, I'd be slobbering over this fucking ring and getting spit everywhere. And plus, because my brother and I were unaccustomed to eating that much candy at once, we were trying to save the ring pops by, like, wrapping them in cling wrap and putting them in the fridge to eat between like sessions. And then the cling wrap wouldn't come off the ring pops, so to peel it all off. Then the whole thing was sticky and gross from all our slobbers on it. And so, like, yeah, my brother and I had it once and never again. Yeah. And so, yeah, never again. Since then, my brother and I were very strict, sour gummy worms kind of people. Yeah. Yeah. Hehehe. If we weren't meant to be the char... Exactly, Brando! Exactly. Get the microplastics early, girl. They asking me, when you shave off the bits of your Warhammer minis, where does the plastic go? In my lungs. In my body, actually. Whenever I'm scraping off the little seam lines of my Warhammer minis, where do those go? I'm eating it. Okay, want to know how I got so skinny? I'm eating all of this plastic right now. There's no calories. Okay, skinny legend strategy. Alright. Thank you for the super, BJ. BJ dropped a super chat at 3 in the morning. 3:33 a.m. Thank you, BJ. Baby Core, happy 47 months. Boop. No boops. No. Thank you for the super happy 27 months, TNT Raider. Happy 3rd pregnancy. The Borderlands movie. Probably one of the worst butcherings of an IP I've seen. Then goes the Percy Jackson movie. Okay. I heard horrible things about the Borderlands movie. I didn't see it because I didn't play the game, but I heard bad things about it. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me, I burped. Hi, Nadia. Hoi, hoi. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hoi, 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 hoi. Yeah. And so, what was I talking about? Anyways, hi. Oh, fiddlesticks. It's goobin' time. It's time to goob with utmost power and utmost vigor. Okay? Oh, frick. I'm gonna goob all over the place. Proceeds to goob all over chat. I'm gonna goob. Okay, we're not gonna talk about how Aragon was absolutely massacred in the movie. I mean, to be fair, in hindsight, the writing for Aragon was not the strongest, but considering it was written by a literal teenager, it's not half bad. it's a very run-of-the-mill, like, chosen one hero type story. Thank you for the gifted Ivy-core, thank you. Yeah, and so, understandable, but god, the movie. Okay, the good thing about the Aragon movie was the voice work for Saphira. Like, it's like, I forgot who they cast for the voice of Saphira, but her voice. I always imagined Saphira to have a really nice honeyed kind of like mature voice, and that was really, really nice. Oh, random, but your K-Luxury product arrived today. Yay! Made my mother, who's upstairs, think I brought a lady friend over. What? It's me. I am the lady. I shoved myself into the box of the perfume, and then I did the foxy jump scare. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I'll have you know, I had a pretty hefty say in what the smell turned out to be. Yeah. And so, thank my manager too. My manager and I decided on the scent together because we got some samples. We selected the ones that fit me best. So thank both me and my manager. So with your emotions, yeah, you get foxy jump scared. Yeah, I leap out of the box like wah, and you flip down the monitor, then wah, it's me. Yeah. Hi, Cappy. Welcome home. Hi. How's the hangover? Whips. I don't get hangovers. However, I don't remember much of yesterday at all. I remember booting up the game. I remember hopping on call. And that's kind of it. I don't remember, like, anything. I'm too scared to watch the VOD, so, yeah. I'm too scared to watch the VOD. I don't wanna. Your constant 40k lord... I need to apologize. Sorry, I like to share the stuff I like with people I also like. I have the habit of just sharing lore for stuff that I find interesting because I think they'll find it interesting and I want to share. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good, Nadia. I'm glad y'all like the smell. You're also very giggly and kept telling the same dad joke over and over. How bad was it? How bad? Should I apologize? Should I ping ILUNA right now and apologize? Is that... Should I do that? Eto... ble... Wait... I don't know. The lemon? What do you mean there's a lemon? Okay, I woke up this morning and I was scrolling through Twitter. I do not recall posting a picture of Olivine. I do not know how I got there. No, and apparently Maria and I are gonna go on a date. Okay, cool, I'm down, but like, I don't remember any of that. It was cute. I don't remember any of that. I woke up, I scrolled through Twitter while I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, what is all of this? I was like, I don't remember posting any of these. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I think it was for what? Oh no, how bad was it? Wait, chat. How bad was it? I opened up Twitter and I was like, huh? the absolute confusion I felt. I was like, when did I take this screenshot of Olivie? Yeah, I can imagine Ren being like... So, I consider myself the organizer within the wave. Like, I'm the one who plans these things. But once I'm gone, Ren is the second in command. He's full child leashing us around. Yeah, trouble spelling your name. Guys, after a certain amount of alcohol, you cannot expect me to do math, arithmetic, or language, okay? Yeah. How many cults did you visit? Oh, I remember talking about... cult spelunking. Yeah, so me and the girls have a hobby called cult spelunking. So, I'm from the South, right? And so the South has a lot of cults. Like, unironically. I can't tell you which ones because some of them are local and I probably shouldn't put out their names. But they are, like, high-key kind of insane. And, it's like... So, there's a lot of cults in my area. And the trick is, you gotta go in large groups. They can't kidnap or brainwash all of you at once, right? So, the trick is to at least bring 5 or 6 people, okay? Okay? Me and the girlies will gather together, and usually, like, you know the one guy friend in my friend group who's married? So, like, we'll bring the couple over because he's a big 6-foot-tall guy, and people are less likely to kidnap us, okay? And so, the trick is to bring lots of people. You can't get kidnapped or brainwashed all at once, and so it's fine if we go like that. And so, what we do is we walk around, and, we just kind of try to find pamphlets and just... Hopefully they're free. If not, we've been stealing for a long time, but I think they're free. I think they're free because we just walk into these, like, we walk into these buildings, right? And they have psychotic names, by the way. We'll walk into these buildings and just take these little booklets and pamphlets. Hopefully they're free. If not, we're doing lots of stealing. I like to assume they're free. Yeah, you know? And so I have like a full stack of various pamphlets, flyers, and booklets from these cults. So one of them I'll just vaguely describe. Okay, this one's a little bit out from town. And so this one cult had a great big garden that played audio of the Bible forwards and backwards. So like imagine this great big garden with a statue in the middle. And it's like a big, like, square garden. It has multiple pathways. Like, imagine a hedge maze, like, in terms of pathing, but with no hedges, right? And so, they would play the Bible, forwards and backwards, because they believe that every word of the Bible is I don't know, something or other, but they played all of it in backwards, too. They also believed that certain latitudinal, longitudinal coordinates had, like, theological meaning, spiritual meaning. And so I opened up one of the pamphlets. It's just straight geometry. It's just straight up geometry with coordinates to random places in America. It was so weird. It was so weird. They're just doing Jesus math. And I was like, oh goddamn, alright. And so, yeah, I have like a large stack of pamphlets and booklets. I think they're free. Yeah, I think so. A Cult of Nerd. Exactly, your local math department, yeah. Hi, Gindokas. Hoi hoi. Yeah. And so, I've gone to like maybe a couple, like about a dozen or so. Yeah, about a dozen or so cults. We get a lot of them down here, and they're really, really fun. Yeah, the trick is to not speak to anyone. Quickly go in, quickly leave, and don't leave trash. Like, the thing is, even though I make fun of cults and I think they're hilarious, my main point is to not disturb them. I'm here to take their pamphlets as a souvenir, walk around and leave, okay? So the goal is to simply leave them alone. Yeah. And so, oh, so speaking of Scientology, I did sign up the dean of my business school, for newsletters from the Church of Satan and Scientology for options, because my business school kept on sending me emails asking for money, and so I got annoyed and signed a bunch of people in administration up for the Church of Scientology and the Church of Satan, because it's just kind of deserved at that point, okay? Yeah. And so, yeah. Thank you, Gianlily, for the shupa. I was gonna make an obvious joke about the worst meat I've ever seen being Aya's Swedish accent. Given her tendency to underestimate and over-criticize herself, she'd take it serious. What? I love the shop the Klarna. I love that. GM Lemmy, thank you for their super chat. Thank you for their super chat, GM Lemmy. I speak the 1, 2, 3, and by the 4th time, okay, I say, okay, I am Swedish. Yeah, do you like it? I'm Swedish. Yeah, do you like it? I hope you like the Swedish accent. I am the Sweden. I sound aggressively Vietnamese when I say that. Yeah, crazy Jayo. Yeah. Thank you, dear mommy. Thank you. And so, yeah. So it's a hobby we call cult spelunking, because we're diving down into cults and leaving. And so, yeah, cult spelunking. It's really fun. Always go in large numbers, though. At least like 5 to 10 people, a large group, okay? They can't kidnap or hypnotize all of you at once. So, it's safer that way. Yeah. It's safer that way. Yeah, boy! Does Matcha... On occasion she does. On occasion, yes. Yeah. And so... Thank you, Hoshiyomi. Yeah, it's... I mean, to be fair, you cannot pay me to cave dive. Absolutely not. It's always a cave called Satan's asshole or something. Like, yeah, hey guys, I want to crawl down Satan's crack? You know, no thank you. I'd rather just go spelunking inside of cults. Thank you. Yeah. I feel better now. Machan, what? Excuse you? I'm the one protecting Machan. I am much beefier and cooler. I mean, have y'all seen the Scientology raids? Like, have you seen the Scientology raids? That tomfoolery. Okay, AI can never replicate absolute human tomfoolery. Okay? Yeah. One thing I love about humans is our propensity just for nonsense. And I love the idea of slowly mapping out the interior of the Church of Scientology buildings just by jamming your way in and running out. We need to do more of that. That's funny. That's funny as hell. I love just general hooliganry. You know, it's great. Yeah, it's always like Fluffy Bunny or like Death Megatron 5000 Satan's asshole of diarrhea, you know? Yeah. Oh, Daniel! Thank you. Welcome to the maiden show. One of us. Also, Base Mayrin profile picture. I need a cosplay from Back Butler more. Yeah. yeah, Nutty Putty Crate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. One of us. Excellent. More fuel to the fire. But anyhow, yeah, that's an explanation to the cult spelunking. It's fun. Make sure you do it in large numbers, because going alone's not super safe, just in case. So, yeah, you never know. Yeah, exactly. We're a cult too. One of these days, we're gonna get spelunked. Yeah, one of these days, we're gonna get spelunked because we're also a cult. The cult of loving AiaAmare. Yeah. And we are a cult because you sacrifice your blood to me. You've also sacrificed a collection of toenails from random people. Yes. Yeah. Now my brother's super into urban exploring. Yeah, he's super into that stuff. I think he also likes the act of donning on the gear, like the headlamp, the gloves, the steel-toed boots. He loves that stuff. Baby Koi, thank you for the shupa. Gooby! Hi! I'm Goob. Hi. Hi. Silence, Mars! Bowls of spinach? Yeah, I'm anemic. And so, yeah. I'm anemic. And one of my coworkers recommended putting like an iron fish in like my big cooking pot, because apparently it's good for you if you have an iron deficiency. But I don't know how accurate that is. I'm gonna burp. Scummy. Jim, thank you for the shupa. Hi, Anya. Today's the 4th time I gotta spend my birthday watching my cute, silly Southern Belle Ushi. I humbly request a happy birthday. Of course! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear GM Lemmy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, GM Lemmy. Happy birthday. Now you're old. Now your cartilage gone. The discs between your spine gone. Okay? Metal your sinew and hamstring gone. Now you're using a walker and you may have early onset dementia. Yeah, okay. It's okay. I'll change the tennis balls on your walker for you like a real trooper. Okay? Thank you, Jill Mommy. Happy birthday. Treat yourself to something delicious, okay? Yeah. I physically record the thought of strangers' toenails being anywhere near me. There's a sick fuck out there who'd pay top dollar for my toenails. I'm just saying. There's a sick fuck out there who'd pay top dollar for VTuber toenails. I just know it. Yeah, I would know it. It'd be like a Rainbow Dash in the Jar instance, but with toenails instead. I just know it. Thank you for the silver, GM Lemmy. I'm officially closer to my 40s than my 20s. Bitch, me too. Shut up. Thank you, GM Lemmy. Thank you. Emoji Movie in the... Okay, I think Emoji Movie deserved all the hate it got. I'm just gonna say it, okay? But Sony did bounce back because there are actually quite a few good Sony films. I really liked Puss in Boots in The Last Wish. So that was pretty solid. Yeah. And so, anyway... Oh yeah, we should probably get on topic, shouldn't we? Yeah. We should probably be on topic. Oh, Phantom, thank you for the shupa. I usually say the worst movie I've seen is Batman vs Superman. It's the only film I fell asleep to in a theater. What's a Snyder film, right? Aren't Snyder's film kind of like aren't they kind of like, I wouldn't say controversial, but don't people like question his directing quite a bit? Zack Snyder. Yeah, not Dan Snyder. Not that. Oh God, not that one. Zack Snyder, right? Yeah. I haven't seen. I think I've seen bits and pieces. No, that was Civil War. I saw a Marvel Civil War a while back. Yeah, I haven't seen that one though. Yeah, Thank you for the super phantom. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the last wish is so good though. GM, let me thank you for the shupa, which of course will not stop me from making puns about Aya being older than the pyramids. Shut up! Silence! If I'm really that old, there's a lot of lack of respect for your elders then. GM, let me thank you for the supa. As far as the actual worst movie I've seen, I'll go with Monster Go-Go. Wild movie. Wild movie title. I'm sympathetic to it as it never finished before released. Monster Go-Go. Oh, it's a 60. Oh, you're an old head. You're an old head. This movie's from the 60s. Crazy. Thank you, Phantom. Okay, my most hated movies are probably Emoji Movie. Because it's just, have you ever seen bland corporate slop with no heart or soul? You know? It's also just like, hey, this alternative chick's not like the others. She's one of the guys, but she's also a princess. It's just, okay, shut up. It's like, also, okay, I actually do like some M. Night Shyamalan. I think Old is actually pretty good. Like the beach one, that's pretty good. But I refuse to acknowledge the Avatar live action. The thing is, I do not like live actions in general because the whole medium of animation is to suspend reality, to do things that are not possible in just live action. And if you're gonna CG it, at least make it look good. Girl, what was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? M. Night, I wanna like you. Actually, I liked Split. I kind of liked Split, actually. I think people argue about Split a little bit, but I liked it. Also, the guy, the main character, the bad guy, I quite like that actor as well. McSomething. I forgot his name, but I like him quite a bit. Yeah. It's we don't talk about the earthbending scene. Like Ong this way. I'm like, why are you calling him that? His name's Aang. Thank you, Phantom. Gabriel, happy 31 months. The worst media I know is my birth tape, and Show's mistake. And by that I mean both the birth and the tape. So, AiaAmare lore. So you may know this, but I was born a code blue. I was suffocating. Not only was I a breach because I was facing the wrong way when I was in my mom's belly, I also made a funny necktie and I was choking doubly because the water broke. I was suffocating. Then I had a funny little necktie which made me double choke. And so when they pulled me out, so like it was an emergency C-section. They cut my mom open and tried to pull me out. My dad's recording on a camcorder, and you can just like, oh, here she is, here. And then all you hear is, you hear a gasp, and then the camera gets turned away. It literally reads as like an analog horror. It's like I get lifted out of the stomach area. Bitch, I'm gray blue, and you see. So that's possibly the worst film ever. Just my birthday. Thank you, Daniel. I still remember watching Oppenheimer with my friend among 6 of us. Only me not sleeping. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie. Yeah. I heard it was good though. Yeah. Oh, sorry, pardon. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you for the shupa. Thank you. Okay, Morning Glory Milking Farm sounds deeply suspicious, Josh. Thank you, Brando. The worst recent movie I saw, Return to Silent Hill. Absolutely abysmal adaptation. Marry a friend who's a big fan of Silent Hill of SL2. I'm guessing you meant to put H. Silent Hill 2 fan falls asleep. Another one is definitely Eternals. Way too long. Is Eternals? Isn't that the Disney one? Oh no, it's the Marvel. Oh, it's Marvel. Okay. Not gonna lie. I remember seeing ads for Eternals, and I remember thinking to myself, I know I understand very little about Marvel. How can a hero's costume look that boring? Yeah, James McAvoy, thank you. Yeah, from Split, yeah. Okay, like, I'm gonna be so real. How... Maybe there's lore about that specific movie franchise I don't understand. But how do you make hero costumes look so boring? You know? Not everyone has to be a fucking VTuber model in terms of complexity and weird shit going on. But it was boring. Just from just looking at it, I'm like, oh wow. The way I have no... I'm not compelled to watch this at all. Yeah. I don't know if they're meant to look like that, but it's just... I've never seen such bland costuming, you know? Crazy. Especially with superheroes, like, I don't even... I imagine that there's a source material for it. Let me see, Eternals Is it a comic book? Comic. Yeah, the costumes are interesting in the comic. Why they dull it down so much? Yeah, I hate... The one thing I hate is live action desaturation of costumes. It's like, I understand. The thing is, again, that is why I hate live action movies in general. There's exceptions, of course, but I generally do not like live action because, one, it goes against the principle of suspension of disbelief and the fantastical elements of animation in doing what's not possible in reality. And then, why does everything have to be desaturated? Is it to make it more realistic? Why? Why? Like, Hollywood did not have Technicolor just for us to pull back the color and everything many years later, you know? Why is everything desaturated and, like, in poopy and gray and sepia toned? You know? Why is that? Why nerf your own designs that hard? Thank you for the super jam, Lummy. It's hard to pick just one worst thing. One thing that comes to mind is Snow White for the... I am not keen on Disney live actions. Because, again, it defeats the purpose of animation. Like, let's do the same thing, but let's pour a lot of money into CG. Let's not be able to move the body in a visually interesting way, like an animation where you can control the full environment and every single thing inside of it. It just defeats the purpose. It can be any media. It can be music, it can be animation, movies, or whatever. Yeah. It can be anything, Baba Booey. Yeah. Hi, Kemi. Hi. Yeah, exactly, Kujo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Josh. Like, oh yeah, let's boil down the designs to this uncooked, like barely cooked chicken breast. You know, crazy. Exactly, Nadia. Exactly. Oh, have fun, Cammy. Stay safe. Yeah, it defeats the entire purpose of animation. You know, like the pipeline from comic book to live action. I kind of get it because comic books, of course, are just pictures. You don't have the motion. But when it comes to animation, making live actions of animation, a good 9 out of 10 times does not work well. 9 out of 10 times, it does not work. Okay? Yeah. Let's take out animation live actions. I don't have this big of an issue with adaptations of books. No, exactly, no. I don't have much of an issue with adaptation of books or comics because we have nothing to compare it to. We have images in our head, essentially. Different interpretations of images in our head and how we think they should move. And so, taking that and adapting it to movies or live action movies feels not as jarring to us because it fills in the gaps we didn't know we had. But for animation, you already hit the zenith of movement and visual interest, and now you're dumbing it down to make it realistic. That's the issue. Because to me, animation is kind of like the zenith of creativity and artistic expression. In my humble opinion. Okay? Yeah. And so, Yeah, that's why I take personal issue with animation to live action. Like from book or comic to live action, I'm pretty chill with. I quite like quite a few of those. Like I think yeah, I like that quite a bit. But in terms of the other way around, no thank you. Yeah. Cloverfield. Yeah, I didn't like it much either, to be honest. Oh my god. Exactly. It's also like, I don't know why. Why does CG not look nice these days? You know? I feel like the CG for Pacific Rim looked pretty good. I think the CG for Davy Jones specifically aged like a fine wine. I'm not very keen or very well versed in visual effects like that, so I'm not sure how it works, but why does CG look worse these days? Or is it fatigue, I guess? The Star Wars Outlaws. Is it a game? Star Wars Outlaws. Man, I remember my Battlefront 2 days. Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, I saw ads for this. It was a PS5 game. That's a... Oh, yeah. No, one of my coworkers talked about this because she has a PS5. Oh. Oh, no. I've seen gameplay for this. I watched a review for this a while back. Ah. You know... I really liked Star Wars The Clone Wars. I barely remember any of it because I didn't watch it in order. But I liked the stylization of it. One thing... Okay, here's my random take. I don't really care for hyper-realism in games because I like it when things look stylish. And I don't think realism is always stylish, if that makes sense, you know? And so... Not that all games that are very realistic are bad or anything. Like, for example, the visuals in Alien, with the C. Alien, not Covenant. Alien... What's it called? Alien, the game Evan played. Alien, Isolation. Pardon me. Sorry, that was a C. Yeah, Alien Isolation. Sorry, Gooby not very smart. Yeah, I think Alien Isolation has fairly realistic graphics and that kind of thing. So I don't think that every game with realistic graphics is bad per se. It's just, to me, not something I particularly am bothered by. I don't really pay attention. I'm more focused on stylizing. Yeah. I'm mostly worried about stylizing. So, like, not every realistic game is bad, but I hope they put more effort into the style of it, you know? Yeah. Exactly, Brando! Yeah, I think someone mentioned in chat because, maybe there's, like, a unified engine or, like, the same program that everyone uses for their CG stuff. So, all looks very standardized and samey across most movies, you know? Yeah. Glitchy. I guess performance could be a big issue. Oh, Quiet Ratter, thank you for the Silpa. Worst media I've ever seen. It's between Alien Covenant or Alien Earth. I thought Alien Earth was good though. I heard good things about the writing for Alien Earth. Is it that bad? Because one of my good artist friends was inviting me to watch it with their friends offline, but like over Discord or something. But like, I thought it was good. Huh. Or did it just have potential and fizzle out or something? Is it like kind of that situation? Okay. Maybe, I know I'm biased when I say this. I didn't mind Covenant. Definitely weak. It is a weak Alien film. But I'm just heavily biased because I like Alien a lot. I like Alien. I also found, Fassbender's? No, what's his name? Something Fassbender. Fazbear? Michael Fassbender? The actor for the droid? Bro. God tier acting. I don't think I've ever seen any of his acting roles beforehand, or if I did, I didn't realize it. But bro, insane. That's some god mode acting. I was so impressed by the performance. That was great. Freddy Fazbear. Shut up. Thank you for the super gem, Lummy. A photographic became popular because there's something the studio can show investors, but they're way overdone now. In an attempt to stand out, nearly all AAA games end up looking the same. Exactly. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of like the fancy games. I think they sacrifice style style for realism. You know, and not that you can't be realistic and stylish at the same time, but I often find that studios tend to sacrifice one for another. You know, yeah. You know? And so, like, I'm not a super big fan of everything becoming hyper-realistic. Like, if, for example, let's say that you're playing a sim and your character has to shit. I'm not gonna be mad if I can't see the gurgles of your tummy. I really could not care less. I'm more invested in other things. I'd rather a studio put more effort into more important parts of the game rather than just the realism, you know? Yeah. And so... yeah, exactly. I don't think Covenant is particularly that bad. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I was not keen on Prometheus, to be honest. Good body horror. Love the violence in Prometheus. But Covenant, it was just kind of bland a little bit. But again, Fassbender. So good. I actually liked Romulus. I quite liked Romulus. Yeah. Again, the acting in Romulus is solid. Very, very solid acting. Yeah. But thank you, Jim Lummy, and thank you, Ryder. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if we're at the point where I can tell if like air quotes realistic graphics have aged poorly or not. Yeah, I liked Romulus. Yeah, exactly. It felt like a really like a true callback to Alien 1 and 2. We don't talk about the third one. Okay, listen. I'm not super keen on the third Alien movie either, but there is that iconic scene of the alien, the xenomorph sensing the baby, the weird kind of xeno baby in Ripley. And so, iconic scene. But the movie was still bad. Okay, I really love Alien 2. I love Alien 2, and I'll never forgive Alien 3 for randomly killing off newts. I'll never forgive them for that. Never. Yeah. What? Ash, what? Okay, no. Objectively wrong opinion. No, fuck you. Disney's Dinosaur from 2001 is a banger. Shut up. Objectively wrong. Objectively wrong opinion. No. We're gonna fight now. No. Shh. Wrong. Objectively wrong opinion. Absolutely not. No. Objectively wrong opinion. Get away from... That's from the second movie, Aliens. Yeah. Get away from her, you bitch. When she was talking to the Queen Xenomorph, badass. But no, objective... Come on. How dare you disrespect my boy Aladar like that? How dare you? How dare you disrespect my boy Aladar? Fuck off. My boy Aladar is a real one. Shut up. No, listen, I loved Dinosaur so much. I watched it in the peak of like my dinosaur obsession. And I remember like afterwards, because I already liked dinosaurs when I was that age. But after watching the movie Dinosaur, like I would constantly pester my mom and dad like, I don't want Barbie, I want dinosaur. And one of my cousins went to Disney and brought back a Carnotaurus figure that my brother and I shared. And it's still in the guest room to this day. We still have the Carnotaurus. Shut the fuck up, Ash! Shut the fuck up! The movie's revolutionary and you know it! Okay? What the hell? Oh, you know what? Oh, they did Amatongus? What a shame! What a shame! Okay, listen. Another movie I think is objectively terrible. What? I hate the Philips CD Zelda games. Which one's that one? They're iconic. Well, excuse me, Prince. Shut up. No. No. Objectively wrong. Objectively wrong. Wrong. Axe mods kill this European. No. Okay, they can be bad and iconic, okay? Like, for example, The Room is objectively bad but iconic. Yes, perhaps those games are also bad, but they're iconic! Okay? You know what? They may be bad, but they're iconic. Shut up, man! Yeah, for some reason they turn him to like a cartoon, like Saturday morning cartoon douchebag main character. Shut up, Axe. It looks iconic. Now, bro, have you heard of a little-known movie called Mars Needs Moms? I watched it once, and only once. Have you ever seen a movie that made you hateful? I became a deeply hateful person after watching that movie. Mars Needs Moms is perhaps the greatest abomination to ever exist. Not only is the plot absolute trash, everything is nightmare fuel. The only thing scarier than the aliens were the humans. Okay? Yeah, the fuck-ass CGI people. Girl, just Google it. Hold on. Mars Needs Moms. Okay. You know, objectively, the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Objectively. The way that they move, it makes me want to call everyone in that movie a slur. We need like a communal slur to call both the humans and the aliens in Mars Needs Moms. They need to be called slurs to learn their lesson. Okay? I fucking hate that movie. Objectively the worst thing to ever exist. Okay? Again. Or is that the Jewel of Faramore? It's not a band. Huh. Interesting, Jesse. Yeah. They films Necromantic 1 and 2. Oh, I've heard of that! Yeah. Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's more of like a camp cult classic. Yeah. It's not, I wouldn't say universally marketable, but it's kind of like campy cult stuff. Cult status type stuff. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, like the Little Mermaid, like the VHS movies. Yeah. Oh my god, Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill made me hate Sandler, not gonna lie. All Hallmark movies, yeah. Oh, you know what? My favorite Hallmark movie trope is when a New Yorker goes into a cab at the end of the movie after finding her life's purpose. And then the cab guy goes, "Where to?" She looks at the window and goes, "I'm going home." And then the movie fades away. You know, where to? Home. Leave that woman alone, okay? Where to? Home. Oh my god. Okay, did you know that? You know? Okay, listen. I love Sandler, but Sandler is also the origin of millennial cringe humor, which I find endearing. Some don't, but I find it endearing. So, Sandler's to blame for many things. Him and Will Ferrell. Okay. Oh, the smart. Oh, yeah. So, okay. The thing is, short content for the sake of short content doesn't really do anything for me, because it's kind of like, ooh, in your face, ooh, look how gory it is, ooh. and it just kind of fails to do anything for me. Whereas movies like The Thing or The Fly that has gratuitous violence, but it's done in a way that makes me appreciate the art form. I will say that the animation for the Smile remix is good. It's pretty well done, especially because it's only done by a few people, or is it one person? I forgot. The Brony community had a lot of talented artists, animators, composers, and singers back in the day. And so like the Smile remix is undoubtedly quite like well done animation wise, but it's just shock for shock value, which is not like, you know, it's whatever. I have no thoughts on it, you know. Yeah, what's another shock? Oh no, Mad God. I think media should make you feel uncomfortable. I think a media that's effective makes you feel a certain kind of way. And Mad God felt visceral and uncomfortable the entire time. Whereas, like, I think Smile was too on the nose. It was just like, but look at the ponies, now they're getting gored! It's kind of just like, it's okay. Yeah, I feel like shock content to me just doesn't really... It just feels like the cheap TikTok content over something of value, if that makes sense. Yeah. And so, anyhow. Madam Web, I haven't watched that yet. Yeah. I haven't seen that one, Brando. I didn't watch a lot of Sandler films growing up. Thank God, I'd be more cringe if I did. Alright. Yeah. Modern Horror and Mortal Kombat just throwing buckets of gore and viscera at the viewer while shouting, "Are you not entertained?" Yeah, I feel like there's a way to do it tastefully and with... I mean, again, all media is subjective and that kind of thing, but I'm kind of a snob, and I kind of like my gore to have some kind of meaning behind it, you know? Or at least in, like, an artistic, or even if it's gore, like, I love to see, like, well done gore, you know? Because a part of me is also very fascinated by the special effects, the film, the whole, like, process of filmmaking and prop making and all that stuff. That fascinates me. Yeah. Which is what, actually, I watched the behind-the-scenes footage for one of the Saw movies. I think Saw 2 or 3? 2 or 3. There's a scene where Amanda, the future apprentice to Jigsaw, fell into a pit of needles because she was an addict. Was she? I forgot. But she got thrown into a pit of needles, and she had to find a key within the pile of needles. And so it's so fascinating to see how they did the practical effects of the needles sticking out of her arms as she, like, thrashed around in the pit. So, like, what they did was they got like blunted needles, or blunted syringes with no needle tips, and threw them into the pit, or one with rubber tips. And then they took these needles, and it's like, imagine like a syringe with a needle and a little disc glued to the end of the needle, and they stuck it onto her skin using latex and glue to make it look like it was sticking out of her skin. So fascinating. That stuff's really cool. Yeah, that stuff's super, super cool. Like, practical effects is so fascinating to me. I've yet to see Thunderbolts, although I did like the recent Superman movie. Yeah, it was goofy. Yeah. And it's so smart, isn't it? I love this the genius behind practical effects. That is why I will always appreciate a movie that jumps towards practical effects over CG. Because, I don't know, I feel like it pulls better performances out of the actors and just looks nicer. Yeah. Birdemic, I fucking love Birdemic. I love movies that are so bad they're back to being good. Birdemic is fully psychotic. Okay? But Birdemic is nothing short of pure psychosis. Camp. Okay? It is stupid beyond any reasonable belief. And it is so funny for that. It's the fucking GIF loops of the birds. It's so good. I love it. Imagine the birds, but shitty. Yeah, I love it. I love it. There's a second one. It's Birdemic 2? Yeah, it's gifts. Yeah, I love how they came across like a guy who specialized in wildlife, and they just got the man and just gave him the worst possible wig. It was like, okay, now do the thing. It's so funny. It's so funny. It is so funny. I love It's not even an actor, just some dude. They just give him the worst possible. Okay, here's a shitty fucking wig. Act your heart out. Go for it. Okay. I don't think it was made by the same people who did Sharknado. I think Birdemic was like an independent thing, I think. Let me check, hon. I think Asylum does the shitty B movies. Birdemic Studio. Let me see. I don't think... Oh, it's by James Nguyen? Oh, Viet made this? Bro, you gotta rep us a little better than that, bro. You have to do a little better than that. Oh my god. Oh my god, a Viet made this. Oh my god. Oh my god. On the behalf of Vietnam, I'm so sorry. But I love Birdemic. It is so bad. It's so bad it looks back into being just psychotic and good, you know? The thing is, Sharknado, for a second, does not question what it is. It knows it is a schlocky, silly movie that's not meant to be taken seriously. And so, like, that is the beauty of it all. No, y'all need to watch Joshua and the Holy Land. There's so much soul poured into that movie. It's a good no. It's objectively bad, but there's so much soul poured into Joshua and the Holy Land. It's just... It's beautiful. This man cares so much. This man cared so much. One guy made the entire movie. Okay? It does, Axe. It does. Exactly. Snow Taco. Dedication. Dedication now. Okay? The Amazing Bulk. The Amazing Bulk is the closest thing to drugs I'll ever get. Okay? Hi, Ginger. Hi. Piranaconda is kind of a... That's a VTuber name. Wait, that's a VTuber. Hold on. Wait, Ginger. Piranaconda, that's just a VTuber. I have Snootaku by Saberspark. Yeah. Thanks, Killing! Yeah! Have y'all seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Peak camp. Absolute camp. Absolute camp. Is there any media I actively... Okay, I think someone mentioned Nyan Neko Sugar Girls. Listen. Nyan Neko Sugar Girls is high camp. I don't think you're allowed to call it bad, actually. It is high concept, high art camp. Okay? You need to understand, the creator of that series somehow captured lightning in a bottle. This is, for anime fans, the second coming of Christ. Okay? This piece of media is as important and sacred as the Shroud of Turin. Okay? Alright? Clairvoyant, thank you for the shupa. I can't remember the name, but I watched a Trash Night video movie about a cursed sword. The sword didn't hit a single person the entire movie. Movie had negative sauce. Have you seen a movie with the murderous tire? There was like a murderous tire. It's like, I think it's called Rubber or something. It's like a tire that's sentient and wants to kill people. It's the same thing. Oh my god, it's crazy. And is it called Rubber? I think it is. Thank you, Nada. Mwah! It's funny, yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Twilight? Okay. I like the camp of Twilight. But that... Firstly, Renesmee. That kid's getting bullied, okay? A name like Renesmee, that kid's getting bullied until at least high school. Okay? Secondly, the fucking baby CG sent me the imprinting on an actual... Jacob! This is why I'm an Edward loyalist. Okay? Alright. Insane! Insane! Gianlumi, thank you for the super. They weren't that bad. My personal biggest gaming disappointments were Mass Effect 3, the ending, and Street Fighter X Tekken. My favorite fighting game series made to less the sum of their parts. That's why I was worried about crossover games, because I worry that they don't show the best of both sides, you know? I feel it's an issue. Not an issue, but a concern of mine. I haven't played any Mass Effect games, but I'm surprised because I heard they're all good, though. Huh. That's surprising. I guess just specifically the ending? Thank you, Gianlumi. Thank you, thank you. Okay. With love, you know the game Dispatch? Dispatch is just Twilight for guys, which I'm so game for, by the way. I'm so game for. Okay, hear me out. Rob is cute. Okay, I find him vaguely attractive. He's kind of cute. Okay. Thank you, Snowtaku. Worst movie, Swiped and Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh my god, is that the live action one? Oh my god, yeah, the live action Death Note from Netflix was crazy. It was crazy. Go, white boy, go! Yippee! It was funny in camp, though. Yeah, I liked it for being kind of campy and messy. Thank you, Snowtaku. Yeah. I don't know. I find him cute. No, Robert Pattinson, yes, him as well. But also, I liked Rob from Dispatch. Okay, he's kind of cute though. Am I fucked for that? He's kind of cute though, you know? I thought he was pretty adorable the entire game. I watched a playthrough. I was like, oh, he's cute. Yeah, you know? I thought he was cute. Kind of cute though. Twirls my hair. Kicks my feet. Blazer or Vizzy? Blazer for me, because I like it when my love interest is not emotionally abusive. I like it when my love interest doesn't put me through trauma. And doesn't, you know, generally kind of act like a piece of shit. You know, sounds Boo, you can't fix her! You can't fix her, Boo, you can't! No! But the spice, listen, the spice I want is in the cooking she'll make me when we cook dinner together as a couple, okay? Silence, Boo! Silence! If I'm your Oshi, does that mean I'm fixable? Chat, am I fixable? Is there anything to fix, chat? Wait. Is there? Chat, is there anything you'd fix for me, chat? I need to know. Now I'm scared. Shit. Is there something to fix about me? Is there something wrong with you? Really not that bad. Really? We love what's wrong with you. Like, I give you hey, shut up! You're perfect. Like, your tendency to overwork. Like, no. Your sleep schedule. No. No, wait, man. Anyways. Wait. But I would try my best to contribute and make you a happy person. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I may work hard, but I want to do my best to make you happy. Yeah. Sure, Brando. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Vivicore. You can always try, JK. You can fix, my back issues. I've been having a pained back lately. Yeah. I'm slightly wrong, but there are no red flags that fall under I can fix her thing. Aside from being a VTuber, I think I lack any major red flags. Like, if anything, I'm kind of like stable, you know? Yeah, I think I'm like kind of like mentally, emotionally like adjusted, you know? Yeah. Lubin Fartin. Lubin Fartin. Yeah. My crunchy. I'm not crunchy. No. Oh wait. I have like a singular nip hair that grows back every couple of months. Found it. It's back. It grows back like every couple of months. I'm gonna pluck it. I plucked it. Who wants it? Aiadmirers. Here I present to you a single nip mole. A single one. Yeah. I'm otherwise hairless, but I do have one. Count one nip mole. Okay? And for the low price of $69.69, you could be the owner of the once every 4 month gooby nipple hair. Yeah. Yeah. Bidding will start at $69.69. Yeah. I meant emotionally, Axe. I meant emotionally. Yeah. The Hobbit. Is this an auction? I don't know, is it? The Hobbit. I want to be an elf. I like Legolas. He's hot. Yeah, like, I don't know. I could take both Legolas and Thranduil. Yeah. Why not? You know? Why not? ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no? Bet. Brando, I don't like your enthusiasm for this, okay? Legolas! He's so cute though. Also Thorin, not gonna lie, I would break that dwarf's bones any day. Yeah. Yeah. Aragorn's also a bad, but he's also a taken man. I'm not one to wedge myself in there. A huge elf ear enjoyer or more normal elf ear? ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué no los dos? Elves are unemotional and you're one farm stream away from lighting your PC on fire. That is so specific. That is extremely specific, Corgi. Huh. Too much gremlin energy? No. No. What am I, Azog the Defiler then? What the hell? I know people don't like The Hobbit, but I actually quite like The Hobbit. Okay, I'm biased because I like just seeing Middle Earth again. Oh no. Oh yeah, Galadriel all day every day. Now listen. Regardless of your opinion of Harry Potter and its creator, I never fucking liked it. Even as a child, I was like, damn, it's a magical setting and all they're doing is being British. They could do literally anything else. Do anything else with their magic. It's so boring, you know? I cannot deny its iconic status, but I never liked Harry Potter. I never thought it was good. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I never thought it was good. Imagine having a magic school and your entire story is just Britain. That's it. Exactly! It's a bunch of missed opportunities. That is why when you're talking about the Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter debate, I'm firmly on the side of Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings actually has much richer lore. There's more to it. Harry Potter is so confined and nothing going on. Yeah. Jim, let me thank you for the shupa. Aya's biased towards The Hobbit because it's the first movie in her adult life she could look at the characters at Isle. Shut up! Lie! Shush! Thank you for the shupa. You know? Yeah. And so, it was just ugh. It was ugh. Exactly. If you start from watching a Tolkien and then down to Harry Potter, it's gonna look lackluster. Ah! Hi! Thank you for the pink shupa! Thank you for the pink shupa, Kujo! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry to any fans out there. I know there's a lot of them. I couldn't get into Battle for Dream Island for the life of me. Too many characters with annoying personalities and 7 plots happening at once. The most overstimulating experience I've ever been through. I'm trying to recall what this is. Oh, it's a web series. I don't think I ever watched this. It's from 2010. Twin brothers. Oh, it's like an animated series by these two guys. Oh, huh. Well, to be fair, okay. I find independent animation deeply impressive. And more often than not, I am very impressed. However, indie animation, I noticed, even like in old school stuff like Battle for Dream Island, the animation, especially nowadays, the animation itself is impressive. If there's gonna be a pitfall, it's usually the writing. I feel like people are skilled and talented enough to, like, the thing is, there's not many indie animations out there with bad animation. That's kind of rare. There's a lot of animation with, like, incredible animation, incredible soul and skill in the animation itself with kind of sketchy writing, you know? I feel like that is the weak spot in a lot of indie animation. With that being said, there's a lot of really well-written and well-animated ones, but typically the pitfall they fall into is the writing. And I think this could be one of those situations, Kujo, because I feel like animation can be learned with repetition and skill and that kind of thing. Writing skills, you have to develop that over time by writing a lot of stuff, you know? Yeah, you know? Very impressive, especially because the first episodes and the guys are melting. That's crazy! That's crazy impressive. That's impressive. Gosh. Oh, thank you, Mizu. Oh, you're too sweet. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you. I'm just a goober. Thank you, Kujo. Thank you. Honestly, not gonna lie, I didn't like the ending for Digital Circus. I mean, okay, to be fair, I felt the writing's pacing was a little all over the place. For me personally, the animation in Digital Circus is undeniably very well done. Super, super well done. I don't know if I was super keen on the writing. It felt slow, then rushed, then slow, then rushed. It kind of felt like it was like in a start and go traffic, you know? Yeah, I do like the series though. I just think that the writing was definitely the weaker aspect of the show, in my opinion. Yeah. You know? That's about us. That's fine, you can like it. I just think it was not. I think it was a little bit. The pacing was a bit. I feel like everything was a little rushed, and there's not all like the loose ends tied up properly for me. Yeah. Then the right creator. I wouldn't doubt it, Axe. I wouldn't doubt it. And hi, Rico. And thanks again for the pink silver, Kujo. Mwah! You know? Yeah. And so, my biggest issue is the series. It's kind of stopped being an ensemble, making the Pomni and Jack show. Yeah. I felt that Zubal's story was kind of left unfinished. Gangle had her moment, sure, but yeah, I felt Kinger and Zubal, which I'm biased because they're my favorite characters in the show, felt a little bit like untouched, you know? Yeah, exactly, Zubal. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Yeah, and of course I am biased because I hate jerk characters, and the thing is, like, it's like I just don't like your characters. And I understand there's lots of subtext with Jax and that kind of thing. Lots of, I find that the backstory of him, his unique twist, like the tragic backstory of, like, you know, his mom and that kind of thing, I find that very fascinating, and I like those kind of like dark little twists. But I was like, it felt a little rushed. It felt a little rushed, and I don't really care for like overtly asshole characters, you know. But it's a personal taste thing. It's literally done a personal taste. Yeah. Thank you, GMME. But let's not disregard the fact that the Amazing Digital Circus was a feat of animation, okay? And also, I was gagged they had a Gaither's Pond reference. That is insane. I adore Gaither's Pond. Gaither's Pond is psychotic, and I love it. And they very casually had a Gaither's Pond reference in like one of the more recent episodes. It was great. Thank you, GM Lemmy. Maybe it's because I've been playing RPG since I was 10, but while I liked Harry Potter when I was a kid, by the time I was 15, the awful world building nearly killed my enjoyment for this series. Harry Potter... Yeah... It's just because the world building is awful. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have magic, but we're gonna have it only in London. You know? I think we can do so much more with the theme of magic schools, but like, it's so horribly confined, you know? Yeah. Exactly, Corgi, exactly. Exactly. I was not super impressed with Harry Potter. I never liked it then, and I was based back then, I'm based now. I never liked Harry Potter. Never liked it. Yeah. And so, it's just weak in terms of writing. But of course, I cannot deny its icon status, okay? And obviously, a lot of people resonate with it, and that's fine. That's up to them. But I just personally find the writing atrocious. Oh, speaking of... Bro, Lego Batman was so good. Lego Batman was kind of amazing. It was so good. I kind of came in... So I watched it with my nephews a while back. Kind of not expecting anything out of it because I'm like, oh, it's a Lego movie. How good can it be? What? I was blown away. It was so good. It was amazing. It was genuinely super funny. It was so good. I love it. Maybe it's because I love treating Batman as a parody sometimes, but like, it was so good. It was great. It was so fun. It was fantastic. Yeah. The new game? I haven't played any Lego games before. Yeah. The Lego movies are really solid. Yeah. Yeah, I like their Lego movie. I only saw parts of it because I had to disembark from the plane when I was watching on the plane. Yeah. Is that so, Axe? Is that so? Huh. Interesting. Huh. What's another piece of media I fucking hate? What's Snowbreak? It's like a harem gacha, whatever, but they erased half the story, literally locked it so you're dumped in with no world building or character context. Ugh. Huh. That doesn't sound like a good plan for your game. Okay. Is it Will Arnett? Will Arnett. It was Will Arnett. He played Bruce. Yeah. Quiet Rider. Thank you for the Shilpa. Voldy is such a dumb villain. Like, he only wants to take over the British wizarding world to get rid of muggles. Did he not realize the world is bigger than Britain? Exactly! Why is everything just Britain? No shade against Britain. I like small, medium, and Big Ben. However, that's it? That's it? Okay? It's like, the entire... How do you make magic feel that small? Like, it's genuinely impressive to make magic that small feeling, you know? It's so interesting. Also, I wonder how would wizards fare against like an AR-15? You know? Or like a shotgun. Like, if I just sent a bunch of Floridians over to Hogwarts, how would they fare? You know? Like, I'm just saying that the magic, A, feels weak in Harry Potter, and B, the scope is so small. It's like, Like, why not just build a whole world around it, you know? Or at least spread the Wizarding World to be outside of one country, you know? Yeah, you know? Thank you, Quiet Rider. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Do you want magical Floridians? Damn, shit, you're right. You're right. I don't think... Okay, everyone deserves magic except for Floridians. They don't need that. They've gone far enough. Guys, if the Floridians gain access to magic, it's the end of the world as we know it. Okay? Once the Gators start Avada Kedavra-ing, bro, once the Everglade Gators learn how to cast, it's over. It's fucking over. Yeah, 2 people should never have magic. BTS fans and Floridians, because they're both insane. Okay? Exactly, Brando! Exactly! Like, you could build upon, like, the stylistic differences in magic across different countries, but no, everything's just Britain. Crazy. Where Gators? Jim, let me thank you for the super. Voldemort is a classic case of I don't know how to make anything interesting or unique, so villains will simply default to a fantasy evil Austrian painter. It's like, yeah, it's always just like fantasy racism is the default. It's typically the default. And the thing is, like, I don't mind the existence of fantasy racism, because, like, I can see how, like, things in fantasy reflect things in reality and so on and so forth for world building. But, like, I think what endeared me to stuff like Baldur's Gate was, you know, the Dragon Yowie. I feel like there's more ways to write a villain, especially if you have many villains. Like, no, okay. I like A, having multiple villains, and B, I don't like it when the villain's main motivation is just like, oh, I hate elves. And that's fucking it. Give me literally anything else. Something more complex. Anything. You know? Literally anything else. My Little Pony did fantasy racism better. Yeah. Yeah, this Dragon Yai Ansur and Balderon. That letter was something else. My Balderon and Ansur Yowie? Okay? Why not someone go and yell tungsten ball sack and they doesn't even do anything. They'll retreat out of fear. Can they run with all the tungsten between their legs? Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I'm just unimpressed by Harry Potter. I'm just unimpressed. It's just like, every aspect of it's kind of just weak to me, you know? The concept of a magic school has been done before. The concept of Britain has been done before. Like, if I had to think of Harry Potter, the 2 biggest things that stick out to me are Britain and magic school. Neither of which are particularly, like, new to writing or that kind of thing, you know? Yeah. I haven't played Fire Emblem 3 Houses yet, Axe. I need to get to it. I keep saying that. The concept of Britain. Yeah. And see, that is why... I also, like... Okay. I love it when movies have a dash of tongue-in-cheekedness or stupidity. I love stupid. Like, that is why I do not think D&D Honor Among Thieves is not a perfect movie. However, it's fun. I like it a lot. I think some could argue it's a little simple, and that's fine. But the paladin walking over the rock? I mean, come on! He's just the guy! He's just the guy! It is the funniest shit ever. I can see the exact moments the DM would fuck around with the players. Like, looking at the movie as an actual tabletop session, like, with Speak with Dead, asking the 3 questions, is such a player to DM, like, bullshit session. I loved it. It was great. It was so good. It was so good. I really liked it. You can tell the exact moments the DM was fucking with the players or vice versa. It was great. Exactly. I love it when D&D gets gritty and dark and gory and that kind of... I love me a dark fantasy, but I do love the tongue-in-cheek, like, okay, the paladin walks over the rock. I love goofy ass Giga Chad characters. I love them. Exactly. I think You're right. Harry Potter does take itself way too seriously. Way too seriously. Yeah. I feel like this, funny enough, for a movie about people in schools with magic, I find it less whimsical and fun than at least movie-wise. Less whimsical and fun than Lord of the Rings, you know? Yeah. I should get to it, Gav, yeah. Thank you for the no, fuck Chicken Little. No, fuck that little chicken. I hate that guy. Thank you, Gia Mummy. I don't mind sci-fi, evil sci-fi Austrian painter, but by God, I wish modern writers did something different on occasion. There's so many other monstrous historical figures to take inspiration from. Exactly. It's like, I don't mind the presence of it because it's just a plot point. But, like, do anything else. That is why I like Griffith as a villain. Because he's just horrible. Like an abject, awful character. Evil, demonic, irredeemable piece of shit, you know? Yeah. And that's why I'm very also endeared to the stories of, like, Warhammer and, like, the Primarch, especially the Traders Primarchs. Very fascinating stuff. I think Warhammer is kind of like, it's by far not perfect, but I do love the world building and the extensive writing for the backstories of all the characters. Yeah. Yeah, Monty Python! Love Monty Python! Yeah. Y'all, I couldn't get past the first episode of Game of Thrones. Not because it was bad. I just made the mistake of watching with my parents. We watched the first episode together. And my mom's Catholic. I was like, where are the dragons? I literally looked at my parents like, where are the dragons? I don't see any dragons. I was promised dragons. What did Chicken Little do? Firstly, Chicken Little is the most mean-spirited movie I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? It is so mean-spirited that I cannot enjoy the movie. How many pearls did you clutch? She made, like, this face, like this one. But in Vietnamese. So imagine this face. But Vietnamese. Do you know how devastating the Viet side eye is? Do you understand how absolutely soul-destroying that gaze is? Okay? The judgmental Vietnamese side eye will kill a man. Okay? Yeah. What's your opinion on PC romance and D&D, seeing as you're a DM? The players have to build on it early. I don't mind it, but it has to happen early. Friendship. Ideally, start with friendship so that I can work around your story, because shifting things from platonic to romantic is actually not very hard writing-wise. And so, as long as you give me hints early, then I can work it into the story. So the thing is, I write games for my players, and so if they want to do that, that's fine. But I need heads up. Yeah, gaffs in Vietnamese. Yeah, I've been told that, Corgi. Yeah. I was told there's sexy female knights. Yeah, Fast and Furious. I just know that the pacifier, what's his name again? The bald guy in the pacifier. He's Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's in there, right? Yeah. Right? Someone did say a Monster Hunter movie in pre-chat. Yeah. Yeah, Vin Diesel. Yeah. He's in that, right? Yeah. Family. Here, we're family. If a company says that, run. If a company is telling you that, don't walk, run, you're in danger. What? Iron Giant? No. Objectively wrong. Objectively wrong. No. No. Objective. Iron Giant is so good. It is amazing. Yeah, bro's rage baiting. Bro's rage baiting. Okay? You are who you choose to be. Choose. Then when he flies into the sky going, I'm Superman. I was like, wait. Full blown crying. Full blown crying. Okay? Then Dean, my goat. Okay, also he was kind of hot. But I like the broken artist sort, maybe. Yeah, okay? Resident Evil movies? I haven't seen a single Resident Evil movie. Yeah, who the fuck is slandering my Iron Giant? What the hell? What the hell? I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. I burped. I burped. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, isn't he voiced that? He did? No way. Hold on. No way! It wasn't. That is. I did not know. Oh, I yelled at. Come on, I'm sorry. I yelled at you for no reason. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I yelled at you for no reason. I'm sorry. Huh? I didn't know he was such an accomplished voice actor. This is news to me. Wow. I had no idea. Wow. Sorry. I kiss it better. No cry. No cry. No feelings hurt, okay? No feelings hurt. I give kissy. No sad, okay? Only happy. Oh, you know, have you seen Henry Cavill's fucking Custodes grill? Have y'all seen Henry's Cavill? His fuck ass grill with the fucking Custodes symbol on it? Right, that's it. No, what is that is the kind of fuck you money I want. I want fuck you money to have a fuck ass grill with a fuck ass Custodes grill. That is the kind of the fuck ass. That is some bullshit money I want. Yeah, look at Henry Cavill's grill. This is comically oversized grill with like the Custodes emblem on it. The Custodes from Warhammer. Crazy. Yeah, Custodes grill. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Well, I didn't know he even had like a voice acting background acts. Thank you for the super, Jesse. Bad / weaker media I've played, in my opinion. Loop 8, Summer of Gods. Oh, a game. Okay, gotcha. Unfortunately, I love the premise, but the gameplay / main systems are odd to figure out, and the battles run at low FPS on purpose. Girl, Jesse, I feel you. There have been times where, like, I like the aesthetic of a game, but the gameplay doesn't work out. Okay? It's happened to me on a couple of occasions, like... I'm very mixed on roguelikes. I really love the aesthetic for Nunholy, but I was kind of meh. It was like, okay, just any other roguelike. Okay, just with a different kind of splash of paint. And so I feel that it's happened to me before where I like the look of a game, I like the style, I like a lot of the aesthetics of the game, but the gameplay kind of leaves me meh. Yeah. You would have like a Kiss the Primarch like apron. Oh, thank you for the super axe. I support the Kickstarter for mining. Oh, that's where I remember that. Yes, it was gonna be a Mega Man spiritual successor. I remember that. Yeah, I remember like tuning in on that because I got not caught up, but I was kind of being updated on like people's opinions on it because one of my artist friends was also supporting the Kickstarter and they were telling me about it. Yeah. Thank you for the super axe. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What a shame. Yeah. I heard apparently there's drama around Trench Crusades or something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, the models. Apparently there was issues with the models, I think. Yeah. A shame though, because I do love the aesthetics of Trench Crusade. So fascinating. Super, super fascinating. Yeah, yeah. Was Gunfeld's a cool last name, by the way. Yeah, crazy dial. Well, thank you for the super Jesse and Axe. Thank you both. Thank you. Yeah. They're going to come out the new Mega Man game? Ooh! I did play Mega Man on my Game Boy SP. I forgot which one it was, but I did play it thoroughly. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I think the 3D files that from Trench Crusade apparently have some issues with the modeling and can lead to like issues with printing and damage over time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was I think it was Battle Network. I believe so. Let me double check. If you know that tune, by the way, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it is about yes, I remember this cover. Yes, with the Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I played it. I played it on my Game Boy a long time. I played it very thoroughly. Yeah. Mom and Dad would get my brother and I a game, like one game per year. And so we got into the habit of asking our relatives, for Christmas, can we have this? For our birthdays, can we have this? I mean, share the games. Yeah. Is it still weeping? Ah. Gotcha. Skyrim. That's a controversial one, Major. I always hear good things about Skyrim. Fascinating. Oliver Martin. Oh, that's nice for like fans. That's nice. Yeah. What other piece of music can I not fucking stand? Okay. As you know, I'm a former brony. I'm not proud of it. Okay, I'm kind of proud of it. Okay, I'm a former brony. I recently, out of curiosity, watched Gen 5. Out of curiosity. One thing I can't freaking stand about... Okay, I know it's literally a children's cartoon, so it's whatever. But why does everything need to have social media in it now? Why do the ponies have phones? Why? I don't like the modernization of fantasy settings. Bitch, you're a fucking pony. Why do you... Why? You know? I know I'm biased because I have a very specific view on what fantasy should be. But how does being a pony make you different then? Okay? So, like, at that point, if you can swap the models for regular people, what's the difference? Okay, what's the difference? I just do not like the constant push to have, like, oh, look, modern reference for modern technology in a fantasy series. Like, stop that! Stop! Thank you, Snowtaku. Thank you for the shilpa. Worst enemy. Affairs 45 and JK Menshi. The latter shouldn't even finish. I couldn't even finish. I love cute Malay shows, but my goodness, Sugar Girls was better. I haven't seen either of these. Let me see the art style. Oh, cute! Cute art style. Cute! Mecha kawaii. Mecha kawaii. Mecha kawaii. Oh, they're cute. Oh my god, how come JK Meshi pulls up pictures of Jungkook? And he pulls up picture of Jungkook! What the hell? Get this man out of... Get this man away from me! Ah! Jump scare! BTS jump scare! Ah! My eyes! Thank you, Snowtaku. Thank you. I think people say that Skyrim simply aged. It just simply aged. Yeah. Yasako, thank you for the shupa. Thank you, thank you. I watched the Black Rock Shooter 2011 TV anime. Oh, yeah! Yeah! No, okay, Yasako, me too. I watched it too. I also liked it. Okay? Alright, so it is what it is. Thank you, Yasako. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. What should fantasy be? Fantasy should not, in my opinion, my favorite kind of fantasy is when fantasy has no reference to anything particularly modern. Now, that's super subjective. So, I am fully understanding. I am fully of the understanding that my subjective taste for fantasy is hyper specific and hard to gauge. But like, let's take Genshin for example. I liked Genshin's aesthetic until the introduction of technology, and I kind of was okay with it up until Sumeru, because at least like the hive mind internet thing they worked with was kind of like a hive mind half spiritual thing. I kind of get that, but then now there's an Archon with a bike, you know? And so it's like, I kind of like fantasy not doing that. Now, one could say that, well, Catherine was a robot, and, well, I think of her more as an old school automaton, you know? And an automaton is cool because I don't see no glowing lights. They're still fantastic, because automatons don't exist in real life, you know? Like, those don't exist. Robots like that just don't exist. Bikes do, you know? And so, one could argue that, sure. But I just think that the recent additions to the Genshin lineup has kind of like, it's not really fantasy, not really my thing anymore. I kind of stopped playing for a while. Yeah. Warforged? But Warforged, again, don't exist in real life. Warforged are basically automaton weapons. And the thing is, I love it when people take a very, like, 1920s take to them. Very, like, Art Nouveau style automatons. Very, very pretty, but you don't see, like, the fucking fuck-ass dancing robots tripping on themselves, right? It's not that. It's an actual robot that it's a weapon, you know? Yeah. And so, thank you for the super axe. I don't know if you're interested in comics. There's this awful Miles Morales, a Thor comic that tries so hard to be inclusive and comes out super racist. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest. There's a thin line. I'll not speak on it because it's not what I do. But I feel like in the process of media trying to be very inclusive, sometimes some piece of media loop back around into the wrong direction. Like a fucking Ouroboros. Okay, so I'll not comment on it, but I do occasionally see it. It does loop back into itself in a weird, fucked up kind of way. And it's like, oh bless you. Oh bless you. Thank you for the Super Yasako. I just remember this. I watched this anime film called Harmony in theaters, and it's apparently so bad my friends got mad at me for taking. Guys, I will never invite my friends to theaters to watch movies because I'm afraid they'll get mad at me for my weird tastes. I don't know how I'll bounce back from that, honestly. I don't know how I would come back from that. I think I'd be too far gone. I think I'd simply suffer and die and pass away. That's too goddamn much for me, okay? I think it's too goddamn much. Alright, so I'm answering a Slack ping real quick. Okay. Hi, Jezebel. Hoi. But yeah. But thank you. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Yasako. Quiet Rider, thank you for the super. You know what? I take back my statements on the worst media being Alien, Earth, and Covenant. The worst piece of media to ever grace this mortal coil, Legacy of Kain Ascendance. It's a cool ass name, though. Wait, this art's kind of fire, though. Hold up. Hold up, the cover art's kind of fire though. Is it that bad? Wait. Hold up, the cover art goes hard. Oh, is that the in-game art? Oh, not a fan of those 3D models. What a shame! The cover art looks cool. What? No, but the cover, it can't be that bad. No! The art is pretty though. Oh no! Not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for a pretty cover art. If the art's pretty, I can overlook so many flaws in media if it's just pretty. I'm very shallow. Crazy dial. Green Knight movie? Crazy. Let me see. Blood Omen and Soul Reaver. Huh, noted. I'm gonna burp. Yummy. Yeah. Okay, also, okay. I never chime in on drama or nothing, but I saw a YouTube video of this one user, and I think people are allowed to have their opinions. I think people are allowed to have their opinions. That's perfectly fine. They can even be wrong. They can be objectively bad takes, okay? So, I have stopped playing Genshin for the most part. I do want to get back into it, but I just have no time. But the thing is, there was a YouTube video that the title spoke to me because it's like it's just talking about their perceived decline of Genshin Impact. And I liked Genshin for a while. I've since stopped playing. I don't really like the aesthetic it has these days, but I have fond memories of it. I didn't watch all of it. I just kind of skimmed through a few minutes and I ran out of time to watch it because I had to go to bed. And so, I assumed something must have happened because fandoms, please. I understand that Genshin has a lot of kids and teenagers in the fan base, but I find it alarming when anyone behaves like that. Just because you don't agree with an opinion doesn't mean you have to be insane about it. Holy shit. It's like, oh my god. Holy smokeroonies. It's like, it escalated so fast. You can argue like, yeah, your opinion's trash, garbage, and then go about your day. But it turned into personal attacks so fast. Guys, it's a game. Holy shit, relax. Oh my god. It's like, again, I understand that there's mostly a lot of teenagers in the fan base and everything, but if you're a teenager and behaving like that, you need to get that checked out, babes. Like, that's not normal. It's, let people have objectively wrong opinions. That's fine. You don't have to like the opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You can think it's bad. That's totally fine. But that's not a normal response. I think people don't know how to sit with opinions that don't agree with theirs. Just let it live. Oh my god, crazy. And so I just like, I don't really play Genshin anymore for my own reasons. But oh my god. Yeah, if it's doing awful, then yeah, then move on. The video has no effect on your daily life. Watch it, didn't like it, great. Close it and move on. You know? We out here getting offended by nothing. We out here getting offended by literally nothing. Literally nothing. It is that easy to just not tune in. I understand that I'm chronically offline, so perhaps I don't feel the same attachment to these things, but at the end of the day, it has no effect on you, so why bother? Why care, you know? Like Kim, people are dying, you know? Yeah, it's so strange. Yeah, it's like, I think certain things are objectively bad in media as well, but I don't go out of my way to be insane about it, you know? Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, there's no emotional regulation in fandom spaces. It's kind of crazy. Why is the only option nuclear? What happened to not agreeing and talking your shit in your little group chat? That's it. You know? It's crazy. Yeah. It was bad. then it's fine. You're allowed to think it's bad, but the fandom's gotta reel itself in, bro. You gotta reel yourselves in. It's like, I have friends who still play Genshin and they still quite like the game, but they refuse to acknowledge being in the fan base because the fan base is so toxic. Okay? It's like if it gets to the point where you no longer wish to associate with the fan base, there's a problem. There's a problem, okay? Alright? It's crazy. Yeah. Insane, insane, insane. But not VTuber fans, because we're superior. Not VTuber fans, though, because we're the best. Yeah. We're the best. There's no such thing as a bad VTuber fan. It's never happened before. Yeah. Okay? Okay, no. The VTuber fandom is flawless and perfect and free of sin. Okay? Objectively the best in the world. Flawless, amazing, and we should all run for the Pope. Yeah, you know? You know? Everyone sucks except for us! Except for us. We are perfect, though. Yeah, God's favorite. Bite slip. Crazy Yayo. Undertale. I don't know. I think every fandom is capable of toxicity, so... Yeah, every fandom is capable of toxicity. And we're at a race towards the bottom right now. We need to calm the fuck down. To be fair... Okay, I'm gonna flex a little bit. I think Aiadmirers are the best fan base. Okay, not to say that other fan bases are bad. There's lots of great fan bases, but I personally think Aiadmirers are among the best. Like, we may not be the best, but whoever is, I think we got them proper nervous. Because, like, I'm just saying, the Aiadmirers have no track record of being remotely mean or anything like that. We're kind of just, we're literally in our lane, you know? Yeah. Aiadmirers are the most reasonable and level-headed people. And I can express my opinion so openly because I don't have to worry about you hating me for my opinions. And so, like, no, the Aiadmirers are, in my opinion, the shining example of what a fan base should be, you know? You never see an Aiadmirer interact with drama. You never see an Aiadmirer acting out of turn or nothing like that. You only ever see respect, and I appreciate that because it makes it easier for me to stream, you know? Yeah. Precisely. And so, no, I think, like, you know, me personally, I believe that the Aiadmirers are kind of the shining pinnacle, the shining example how fandoms should behave, you know? Yeah. We bully, going good and proper. Anyways, but you're squishy and adorable, so it gets cancelled out. What is wrong with you? Yeah, Exarian, thank you for the shoe. That's it. I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm, Gooby. Sends Gooby to the Temple Florida. No! That's where the gators with magical... That's the magical Floridian. No! Not the Floridian! That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. That is so messed up. Sending me to Florida? That's so messed up, bro. That is pure evil. What the fuck? I did not do anything that bad that requires me to be sent to Florida. That's like Alcatraz. Katie deserved it. Oh, fuck you. Now we're just rage beating. Start wars in chat? How will we do that? We're too well behaved. Small family equals healthy fandom. Once a fan base gets too big, yeah, honestly, yeah. I think the beauty of having a smaller viewership is just everyone is sane. I think the insanos get hard filtered, and it's really nice. Yeah. Tampa or Miami? I don't know which one's worse. Like projectile vomit or diarrhea. They're both bad. So, you know, Florida Man Tree is crazy. Gatorcraft. We must do spill red. Shut up. No, we are not gonna rage bait. We're gonna be good burbs, okay? No. Be good burbs. Axe, y'all best behave. And how is that discrimination coming along, Axe? Yeah. Thank you for those 45 months, Jackson. To answer your question, Mara of Destruction. That rings a bell. OMGG, you can't see me. I'm blending in just like a pine tree. Is it Mara or Mars? There, yeah, it's Mars, okay. Has someone brought this up in chat before? Because this art style looks similar. Looks familiar. Oh, thank you for the soap, Vivicore. Will there be mud wizards? Sure. Thank you, Vivicore. Well, don't they mostly... Oh, the Everglades has swamp and stuff, so I guess mud, yeah. Yeah. You're working on your discrimination? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you, Dado. In the Byzantine Empire, chariot team supporters literally evolved into political and social powerhouses to the point where they can install emperors. Byzantine's nuts! One day I'm gonna die. And you're gonna miss this humor. You're gonna miss it, okay? Yeah, you're gonna miss my nuts. You're gonna love my nuts. Slap chop! Thank you, Jackson. Mars of Destruction were the worst anime ever. I think I've seen this somewhere. Oh my god, I think I had a friend who cosplayed this. No way. Hold on, this looks familiar. Let me message a friend real fast. Hold on. From this series. I think I have a friend who cosplayed from this series because the main character looks so familiar. I need to double check. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. Korra's better than... Oh! I humbly disagree. I politely disagree. Yeah, isn't he, like, what's his name? Phil or some shit like that? Isn't he, like, pure evil or something? Yeah. Crazy dial. Is it really bad Zero CG Max? I don't know, is it? What is one... Huh, is there any anime I don't like? I think I'm so specific. Oh, we don't talk about Black Butler 2. Okay, Black Butler 2 was campy. And I like it for being campy. But we don't speak of it. The Black Butler fandom has kind of universally agreed not to speak of what happened in Black Butler 2. Hi, Nana. Hi. Zombievers? Zombievers? Yes! I remember that movie! Oh my god, I love shitty B movies. I love them. It's so funny. Oh, for drugs and ladies of the night? Okay, listen. I'm just gonna say, I don't want to, like, look shame. If all the crimes he'd be committing, it looks like he'd be the kind who'd get into drugs and the ladies of the night. Okay? Alright? School days! Nice boat! Listen. You can't judge me for this. We had plans of cosplaying from school days a while back, me and some friends. We chose not to. Instead, we chose the better choice. We chose Nyaneko Sugar Girls. And so, we opted for pure Kino. Okay? We swapped from one flavor to another. Okay? I think, who's the one with the long hair? Koto... Kotonoha? Yeah, Kotonoha Katsura. Yeah, I was gonna cosplay her, but then we switched gears and opted for pure Kino instead. And we cosplayed from Nyaneko Sugar Girls instead. Which is objectively the better choice. Oh! Yeah. Black Butler... Okay. Black Butler was campy. It was I liked it for the camp. I think the writing was not particularly strong, but I loved the camp. Because I like how... Like... Sebastian has the bordering on ridiculous aura. Claude is full psychosis. It's like, how can you make Sebastian but even more ridiculous? And then they invented Claude. And I kind of love that. Like, you don't understand, like Black Butler is extra... The enemy itself's already pretty campy. Black Butler 2 is aggressively campy. It's competing to be as campy as possible. Having Claude tap dance is insane. And I kind of adore that. I kind of like that. Random, thank you for the shupa. One of the worst pieces of media I've seen was Mars to Destroy. Someone mentioned that earlier. It's the first anime where enemy could be that. Crazy. Insane. Not awakening you to new opinions. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Thank you for the shupa. Noob, thank you for 23 months. Went to a watch party for Neil Breen's Key the Torture's Crossing. I debate on whether or not I drank too much that night. Which is this one? Neil Breen. That name... He's a director, yes? That name rings a bell. Is this like some kind of B movie? 2024? It's fairly recent! Oh, 2023, pardon me. Huh. Wait, it looks kind of camp though. Wait. Wait. It looks kind of camp. Hold on. Wait. It looks kind of campy. It looks a little bit ridiculous. It looks a little stupid. I think I'd like it. I like meat with a little bit of stupidity in it, you know? Thank you, noob. Is the real... Oh my god. It's that kind of thing. Oh. Dado, thank you for the super. Escafo... Oh, that is a hot take because that's my watch list. Aiadmirers actually recommended that anime to me. Oh, that's a hot take. Uh-oh. We're getting a little controversial here. Oh my god. A little controversial. Skelter Heaven? Thank you. Thank you for the shupa. Oh wait, no, yeah. Is this the English name? Ah. Thank you for the shupa, Jackson. Thank you. Okay, I do have a slightly controversial opinion. Slightly. Exactly, Chalabi. Every decision in Black Butler 2 was the most goofy ass, extra as hell, like, option. Like, how can we make this as insane as possible? And I kind of love that. Okay, listen. I forgot! Oh no! I lost my train of thought! Oh no! No! I forgot! Frick my stupid bug of life! I freaking forgot! Frick my stupid bug of life! I hate it here! I forgot! Dang it! The fiddlesticks! Frick, I forgot! another. I liked it. I was also an edgy teenager when I watched it, but Corgi, thank you for the shupo. All the banned films, games that YN likes are bad. Damn, that's controversial. Mods kill this guy. Crazy. Crazy dial. Crazy. I forgot. Oh no. I forgot. Okay, I like Shiki. Okay, I'm just gonna say I like Shiki. The only thing is that the art style wasn't for me. But I did like Shiki. I did like it. Thank you for the super bob. Time for work. Grandfather provides for the eye of the adorable one. Adorable one! What? Shush. Silence, Bob, incorrect. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Shiki's like a vampire. Like a vampire anime. Yeah. Yeah, they actually did not get a lot of funding, but they were able to pull off a solid story regardless. Steve, thank you for the 29 months! We'll get roasted, but Lord of the Rings 2 Towers put me asleep in the theater. Twice. Terrible if you don't know the scene. If you don't know the source. And the edition was much better. Listen. Of the trilogy. Two Towers is my least favorite of the trilogy. I still love it, but between the three, it's my least favorite. So I kind of agree with you. Oh! Controversial opinion. I don't mind the theatrical cut for Kingdom of Heaven. Everyone's like, you have to watch the director's edition. Yes, it's very good and you need to watch it, but I don't think the theatrical is bad. Everyone acts like it's the worst thing that ever happened. It's like, no, I think it's fine. It's not as good, not nearly as good, but it's fine. I think Fellowship of the Ring is my favorite. Yeah. You know? Exactly. It has the unfortunate middle child effect for Two Towers. Yeah. I liked Battle of the Five Army because I just like big action sequences with fantasy armies, okay? That's why I like Warhammer. Random, happy 19 months. The Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, for some reason, adapting the story where Wolverine mind swaps with Peter and tries to hook up with a teenager. Huh? Any input on the Matrix movies? I didn't like it. Okay, but hear me out. It's because I don't like sci-fi. Okay? I don't like sci-fi a whole lot. I know Matrix is good. I just don't like sci-fi. I'm sorry. Bubba Bully. I'm so sorry, okay? Yeah, I like big fantasy battles, you know? Yeah, I like it. And so, I mean, I did like, Judge Dredd. I liked that one. But that's because I like the concept of it. I like dystopia. That is interesting. I shouldn't like Judge Dredd, but I liked it anyways. Well, to be fair, I only watched it after I got into Warhammer. So, I don't know if that affected my perception of it, but I typically hate futuristic stuff. It's not my thing. Yeah, I know you know, like, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's there's 2 movies? Oh. Like dystopian sci-fi? I just don't like cyberpunky aesthetics, you know? Yeah. Well, I think it's urban. Hold on. Yeah, it was with urban, yeah. Have you ever seen a man act to the bottom half of his face as aggressively as this man does? I have never seen someone aggressively act with the bottom half of their face. It is so fascinating. I have never seen such aggressive bottom half face acting. It was really interesting to watch. Thank you, Axe. Another comics taste. I hate modern Spider-Man comics. Feels like the writers just want to see him suffer. I do notice that. I do notice that, like, in a lot of modern Spider-Man media, they really put him through the ringer. I guess maybe it's... Well, isn't he theoretically, like, the neighborhood guy? Like, your guy next door kind of vibe? So I guess it's perhaps an attempt to make him more relatable, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I do notice he does suffer a lot, like, in the movies and stuff like that. Yeah. But wasn't it kind of the point of, like, the difficulty of being Spider-Man? Kind of, like, thankless work type stuff? Yeah. Yeah, MJ is kind of bad. Okay, like, Zendaya... I almost called her Zendaya. Zendaya is a good MJ, though. I feel like their relationship's a little healthier in that one. Yeah. Okay, I know it's not even that much of a hot take, but I really love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. I liked 1, 2, and 3. I literally watched Spider-Man Homecoming just for the sake of seeing Maguire again. Okay, I knew nothing about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I knew nothing about the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Yeah, I watched it just for him, for Maguire, and it was worth it. Oh my god, the soft music, the soft theme when Doc Ock snaps out of it and speaks to Peter personally. I was like, like da da da. I was like, yeah, the Raimi Spider-Man films are pretty good. Yeah, Nana, I like Zendaya's MJ. She's a lot more, like, likable. Yeah. Comics. I've never read any of the comics. Yeah. And so I actually liked all 3. Okay, the thing is, okay. Here's the thing. No, listen. The third movie, I thought it was banger. When I watched the movie when I was younger, I genuinely thought, I think I was so uncool. No, it's No Way Home. So pardon me. No Way Home, not Homecoming. Sorry. I was so uncool as a teenager that I thought emo Toby was like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I didn't even cringe. I just thought he was actually cool. I didn't even cringe. I was just like, yeah, he's a cool guy now. The symbiote made him cool. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I was so out of touch with what's actually cool because I thought he was actually cool. Okay? I had no fucking... Oh my god, I was emo. It's because I was emo at the time. And seeing emo Maguire, it clicked. Oh no. It's because I was also emo and I thought it was cool. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm realizing shit I didn't want to realize. Oh, I hate learning about myself. I'd like to learn less about myself personally. Okay. I would like to learn less about myself. I'd like to forget things about myself. I want to know less. I want to forget. Navicor, thank you for this. I love the dance. It's camp. I mean, come on. I mean, to be fair, I have a working theory. Camp is cringe with time. Okay? Camp is cringe with a little bit of nice, like, fine wine aging to it. And I love campy stuff. I love... And that's why I take such joy in cringe stuff, because in due time, it's gonna be camp. And I can enjoy it again. You know? I saw Raynham. I saw the emote. And so, I don't know. I know we're talking about media that's objectively bad, but I like talking about media because there's always something to like. Unless it's Mars Meets Moms, where there's nothing to like there. But even bad media has something good about it, you know? Like, to even in an ironic sense. Even things that are so bad they loop back into being good, I take a certain amount of delight in that, you know? It's fun to like things, you know? Yeah, I find it incredibly fun to like things. It's nice just to take delight in the things that are not that deep or not that good. Not everything has to be an absolute banger. Some things can just be bad and fun, you know? Josh, I'll commit seppuku on stream, okay? Exactly, Snowtaku. That is why I love Joshua in the Promised Land. Sorry, Sniffles. I love Joshua in this Promised Land because that is a man of faith praising God through animation, and it looks insane. The scene where Monkey Moses sees the people worshipping the idol, goes, "No! No!" The funniest shit in the world. And that man put his heart, his soul, the body of Christ in that movie. That man put in true effort. You need to watch it! There's Monkey Moses! There's Monkey Moses and Joshua. Guys, do me a favor. Open up a new tab. Type in Joshua in the Promised Land. You see that? You see the animals? You see the animals? Look at it. Look at it! Listen, I cannot hate this movie. It was made with nothing but faith. This is a good Christian making a good Christian movie, okay? I fucking love this movie. Why does that even deep? No, you have to look at it. Joshua in the Promised Land is art. Okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, on Mamo, that sounds nightmarish. Random, thank you for the super. There's a movie from the 70s called The Incredible Melting Man that's just kind of the effects are cool though. Ooh. It's like a body horror kind of thing. It sounds like a body horror sort of deal. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen the posters for this. Yeah, it's like a body horror thing. Bro, the 70s and 80s loved that stuff for a while. The animals what animals have the slap? That's Moses! He's a monkey! That's like the lots of potato! No. Listen. Okay, listen. It's not a creepypasta. It's a movie of faith! It's a movie of faith! Okay? It was made by one guy, okay? I did, Kuja. Okay, the guy with the tablet, that's Monkey Moses. He's Moses, and he's a monkey now. And that's him holding the tablets of the 10 Commandments. Then he comes down from the mountain and sees the people worshiping an idol. And so then he goes, "No! No!" And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. A movie for the blind? No, it's a movie of faith! A movie for the faithful is what it is. Okay, you ignoramus. Shut up. Okay? I love it. I love it. The whole movie's a train wreck, and it's kind of the best thing ever. I love it. I absolutely love it. It is possibly the best thing I've ever witnessed. Snow Taco, thank you for the shupa. I've seen Rhapsody Street. Yes, I have! Yes, I have! Rhapsody Street Kids. Yes, I saw it on PBS a long time ago. Yeah. And a game by M. Dickey. They're amazing. A similar art style to Joshua. Let me see. Thank you for the Aka Shupa, BJ! Thank you. Oh my god, they do look similar. Thank you, Snotaku. Thank you for the Akashuba! Thank you, BJ. Oh my god, it's so fucking bright. My room is so dark. Thank you for the Akashuba. I can't stay for long, Aya, but happy 4th anniversary to ILUNA. Don't worry, we'll be properly celebrating. Yeah, we'll be properly celebrating this weekend. I'm sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I love you, Aya. Love you heaps and heaps. Got another long day of work ahead of me. Okay, let me send you my energy beam so that you have lots of energy for the workday. Okay, you ready? Get ready to receive my energy beam. Energy beam! There's like a scorch mark with little shoes left where I burned BJ to a crisp. Yeah, just burnt that man to a crisp. I was testing the flame-proofedness of your gear. Yeah. Turn, you said imperial cramps. Oopsies. Thank you for the Akashopa BJ. You stay safe and have a wonderful workday. Thank you for the 4th anniversary wishes, BJ. Thank you so much. Good face for you. Yeah. Oh, he can call and he got vaporized. Yeah. Axe, this movie. I become atheist after watching this. Just a new Aya. I'm in firefighter uniform. No, I'm testing it. Thank you, BJ. Thank you for the laga shukabag baba. Thank you. Love burpees, love. I hope you're having at least a bit of fun on your work trip. I naturally hate my work trips, but I hope yours are fun at least. Yeah. Need to give my Aiadmirers lots of smooches. I honestly... I saw this one Hallmark romance movie. My mom was watching it in the living room. And I hate Hallmark movies in general. I hate all of them. But this one scene, this wife comes home and she sees her husband cooking dinner. And she just like leans up to him and gives him like against his cheek and before like tapping his shoulder and walking away. I want that! I want that. That is the domestic bliss I wish for. I like private, like, expressions of love, you know? Like, just like, mwah! You know, like on the cheekus or the forehead or something, you know? Nothing overtly, like, sexual or nothing, but I like just showing my affection, you know? And sometimes I feel like I have so much love bubbling up in my chest, I need to release it somewhere. So I give Burby smoochies. Yeah. Where I saw the scene where Moses goes no. Shut up, BJ, no. Thank you, BJ. Thank you again for the Akashoba. You saw the scene? Monkey Moses holding the 10 Commandments goes, no. Insane. And then the voiceover for Joshua, also psychotic. You don't understand. I love Joshua on the Promised Land. I love it. I love it. It's oh my god. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Who's on? That's Joshua. Okay, it's Monkey Moses. Then the line's Joshua. Okay, it's also. Oh my god! It's also heavily implied that there's domestic disputes happening in the Joshua household. You know the furry domestic dispute fan art I have. At the start of the movie, it's heavily implied. that the parents are like in a domestic dispute in front of Joshua, right? Before he gets transported to the land of Egypt. And so, you know the fan art I have of the domestic dispute wolves? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sweating like a sinner in church. Oh my god, I'm sweating like a sinner. Whew. Oh god, sorry. Okay, listen. So, the plot for Joshua and the Promised Land is psychotic, okay? So, it takes place, so the story is inspired by the actual story of Joshua in the Bible, right? After Moses frees everyone from Egypt. And so, it's kind of like their 40 years of traveling through the deserts, yada. And so, also, I used to teach Sunday school, by the way, a little lore drop. So, and so the way the movie starts is that, like, first and foremost, they're lions. The whole family's, there's 3 lions. Mom lion, dad lion. They're probably having domestic disputes, and there's their son. So one day, their dad comes home, and they get into a dispute between the mom and the dad. The kid's upset, Joshua, and he goes to bed. And then it's heavily implied that a dog-like angel of God has like, hey, yo, Joshua, you know, fix your problems? Faith. And so he transports Joshua back in time to Egypt. So the entirety of the events of of Exodus occur, right? Like, the movie mostly covers the book of Exodus. And so leaving Egypt and traveling through the desert. And it is psychotic. You thought Prince of Egypt was good? It's got nothing. It's got absolutely jack diddly squat on Joshua and the Promised Land. Okay? Prince of Egypt is trash in comparison. Okay. He's not a potato, he's a lion! So Joshua, yes, technically yes. He gets, okay, in the movie, the angel makes Joshua possess the body of the actual Joshua from the Bible story, who's a grown man. So now he's a grown man lion, but he's actually just like an 8-year-old. If that makes sense. If, you know? Yeah, like, you get it? That's our potato, that's a lion! Yeah, you know? Yeah, and so they fanfic the Bible. Oh my god, they pulled a Dante. That's crazy. They pulled an actual Dante. Yeah, it's kind of like VeggieTales. VeggieTales. Listen, I grew up watching VeggieTales, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me, pardon. Yeah, thank you for the super gift, Vivicore. Grandhammer bed. I'm not grandma. Shut up. Thank you for the super. Are you going to bed? Good night if you are. And so, crazy dial. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Yeah, it's Jonah in the whale. Jonah, yeah. And so, oh, what time is it? Movie called Bear. Wasn't there a white powder bear movie? How was that? I didn't get a chance to watch it. I heard about it though. Yeah, I can't say 'cause I'm a liver, but you know, the white powder bear. You know? No! VeggieTales and Prince of Egypt are trash. We have Joshua in the Promised Land. It was bad. Really? I need to watch it. I need to see with my own 2 eyes at some point. Can we... Hold on. Hold on. Joshua and the Promised Land. Where can one buy the movie? Is it on YouTube? Let me see. It is on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Okay, noted. But you guys, I love this movie. Okay. Pupa the anime. Pupa was... Do you ever see something that tries to be edgy? And you just go, aw, that's sweet. Do you ever see something so edgy it loops back into being milquetoast? You know? It's like, same thing where it's like, if I see shock content, it doesn't have effect on me because it's like, oh, look how crazy I am. Look how it's like, I feel like genuine shock comes from build up over time and tasteful use of the shock, you know? I feel like Pupa kind of has the fault of like, oh, look at this fucked up thing now, this fucked up thing now, this. It's just like, okay, I get it. You're trying to do something about that, you know? Yeah. Exactly. Shock content, the anime. And it's like, I believe I have nothing against shock content. I like violence in my anime to some degree. But it's just like, I feel like if you want to get a reaction, I mean, you have to earn the reaction, you know? Yeah. I haven't seen that one new PTFO. Exactly, Blinken, precise. I feel like the shock has to be earned, not just repeatedly smacked across my face, you know? Yeah. That's why I liked Caveat a lot. I think Caveat really holds its punches in terms of when it chooses to scare you, because Caveat, like, messed me up for a good few weeks. The scene where, like, just the sawing into the wall scene, just even now creeps me out. Elfen Lied, it's not the strongest in writing. The manga's more interesting in my opinion. Yeah, the writing's more interesting in the manga in my opinion. I did finish it ages ago. I actually cosplayed Lucy at one point, fun fact. But I don't think it's bad per se. There is gratuitous violence, which is kind of a sign of the times. I think it's not as shock content-y. No, it kind of is. I'm not gonna cut too many excuses because I'm biased. But I feel like it was at least somewhat more earned, a little bit. Rather than like, oh, fucked up. I feel like it parsed itself out more. I might just be biased. I'm also just stupid. Don't trust me too much. Yeah. You know? Dark Angel. Oh, yeah! Yeah, no, one of my friends is into like a magical girl anime and complaining about the same thing. Yeah. Let's see. Magical Erasing Project. Oh, is that what you're talking about, Jesse? Is Steve mentioning that? Jim, let me thank you for the Shupa. Best shock content is when I admit she's cute, competent, and talented and dorky. Shush! Oh yeah, no, the worst part about Elfen Lied is the main character. Kota is objectively a bad main character. Objectively. Okay? The manga is way more interesting than the anime, in my humble opinion. There are lots of iconic scenes in Elfen Lied. It does feel a little torture-y. It's just like, how fucked up can we make Lucy / New / Nana / Mariko's lives? I don't know. For some reason, I enjoyed it more than I did for a lot of other series. Like, Pupa was just meh. I was like, okay. Elfen Lied, maybe because I watched it when I was younger and it kind of influenced me more. I don't know. Yeah. For some reason, I have a certain amount of patience for Elfen Lied. Yeah. Violence towards innocent people in Goblin Slayer. Okay. I've not watched Goblin Slayer, but everyone talks about, oh my god, episode 1, that scene. The thing is, I can't pass judgment on a piece of media that I have not seen. Okay? I will say, I don't really care for in your face shock, 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 shock. But sometimes it is warranted. It can be warranted. There are a lot of series that do it really, really, really well. And so, I can't say, because I haven't watched it, but all I can say is I do not gratuitous stuff. Like, you have to earn it from me, okay? Yeah. And it is the first episode, so it's hard to earn it when it's right off the bat. But I haven't seen it, so I can't judge. So, yeah, yeah. The Berserk anime? Which one? Are we talking about the golden... I've watched the CG, like the 3D anime. I've watched the OVA. 1995, I think. 1997. I've seen the golden... The trilogy. The trilogy. I've seen that. I've read the manga. I love Berserk. I like Berserk. I know that people are not very fond of the 3D stuff, but I kind of looked at it as like, oh boy, more Berserk! Me with my propeller hat and massive lollipop, like, oh boy! It's definitely not as good as the manga, of course. I really don't care for 3D animation. But I was like, oh boy! me and my, oh yeah, pardon me. Oh, sorry, got mixed up with the Devilman OVAs. Pardon me, yeah. The actual anime. Sorry, got mixed up with Devilman, because I watched it at the same time. But like, me and my propeller hat in my lollipop, oh boy! More Berserk! I just really like it. Yeah. Was it well? But okay, I haven't seen it yet. So all I can say is I do not like gratuitous stuff for the sake of being there. But if it's earned, it's earned. But I can't pass judgment because I haven't seen it. So, yeah, yeah. And so, yeah. Oh my god! I have on Skola while playing on Fortnite! Yippee! I love it, yeah! You know? Oh my god! I have on some cola and playing on the Fortnite! Yippee! Has the Stardust 2 come out yet? I hope. Okay. Ah, my ankle. Sorry. Not gonna lie, I've been loving my Warhammer Plus subscription. I was like, I don't want... I think it starts to... I'm excited. I was cackling at the Blood Angel fucking T-pose flying through the air. That was pretty funny. But, guys, I regularly jork it to Astartes. I regularly jork it. Because it is... Oh my god. I love animation as it is. I love Warhammer. Astartes, I will never not jork it a little bit to the animation, okay? Did I fucking stutter? Did I fucking stutter? I jork it a little to the Astartes animation. Okay? Yeah, I finally... Because Warhammer Plus is basically a subscription service that gives you extra Warhammer content. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And so I decided to splurge a little bit and treat myself and purchase a yearly subscription. Yeah, yeah. And so I watched not all of them, but a lot of the mini series. Oh, Pariah Nexus. Nexus Pariah? Girl. The scene of the Ultramarine trusting the Salamander with the Gene Seed? Bruh. Brotherhood. Brotherhood. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. Yeah, I just love it. I love it. I love it. And also the Penitence one. Like, oh my god, the head sister like pushing the relic back into her sister's arms, like his test begins. Oh, nuts! Warhammer is so fucking cool. Yasakan, my boy, yeah. It's so cool. I'm just geeking out a little bit. I just think it's nifty, you know? Yeah, I just think it's really nifty, and it's so sorry. I just think it's me. Sorry. I have not noob. I'm not. I need more time to watch more. Yeah, putting you in the penitent engine, bro. I mean, to be fair, the Imperium is just like that. TM, you know, it's unwavering and unforgiving, you know. Yeah. We like when you got to charm. Anyways. Anyhow. Yeah, evil. I like the. Is it fucked up to say I like the aesthetics of evil? Is it fucked up to say I like the fact that the Imperium is unabashedly evil? You know, like I love like wolf and sheep. Actually, it's not even hiding. The Imperium is just evil. You know, I just like it. Did you like the secret level Titus guy? Yeah, I'm gonna kiss him on the lips. My goal is to kiss an ultramarine square on the lips, you know? Yeah, I find villains really cool. I can't help it. Villains are interesting. Yeah. Also, Burbies, no crying, okay? Gooby has to go soon. Gooby has an early morning meeting tomorrow. So I've gotta go, baby. I can't stay for too long tonight. I gotta wake up super early. That's okay, Madrid. It's not for everyone. It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. No crying. Wait. No cry. No, what? Just say, Majura. No cry. Gooby has work tomorrow. I got an early morning meeting. Silly, but no whining. No! Exactly, Sully. That's why I love Evil, because it's so charismatic and interesting, you know? Yeah, so you hit the nail on the head, Sully. I had to go, okay? Yeah, girl, someone booked a 7:30 meeting. 7:30? Bro. Thank you, GM Mummy. Before I go, can I ask for happy birthday, Miss Amare, too? Of course! Happy birthday, GM Lummy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear GM Lemmy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Go treat yourself to something delicious, GM Lemmy. Thank you. Like that? Thank you for the super happy birthday. I know, right? They're evil for that. Evil! Whenever I say evil, I keep thinking of like Mermaid Man, like evil. Every evil is lemons. No, every villain is lemons. Yeah. Ew. Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, Steve, I really want to cosplay as a I want to cosplay as a gender bent Caiaphas Cain. But then I can't. Those uniforms are modeled after something, and I can't say what. Okay. Corgi, thank you for the shupa. Love Goop. Well, think of you when I use my perfume. Now you're no more stinky! Giolami, thank you for the shupa. The worst media is Aya ending stream. I give smoochies, okay? No cry! Aiadmirers, no crying! I'll be back tomorrow. I stream literally every day! Oh, good luck with your discrimination acts. I hope it's coming along smoothly. Yeah. I've always wanted like a commissar style outfit, but considering that it might be too tricky. Every day's enough, but not all day. phrase. Shape up. No crying. No whining. Be good burbs. No whining, okay? None of that. I'm sorry, Madrell. Gooby must go. If I give extra smoochies, well, can I go? I'll give extra smoochies. Look. See, lots of smoochies. See? It'll cover you until the next stream. See? Yeah. I know, right, Steve? Yeah, okay. Okay, better? 5 more minutes is a birthday gift. Someone who can Photoshop you pregnant. Only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. Okay, my timer's on, okay? Only 5 minutes. These clingy burbs. Look at these clingy burbs. What on earth did I do to get such clingy burbs around here? This is crazy. Unacceptable behavior. Thank you for the super, Snowtaku. Thanks for such a fun stream. With Gunbun, take care. You too, Snowtaku. Thank you for dropping by. Mwah! Yeah. If you had to cosplay Jenna and Kane, would you put on those sideburns? I'm tempted. Honestly, I could just curl the hair around to mimic the general shape without actually committing to sideburns. Yeah. Pinkerton, thank you for the super. 5 extra minute tax? Wait. You're just making up taxes now, you dummy. You dorky. I don't know, Corgi. Is it? Guys, I want to cosplay Repentia, so... Okay, there have been discussions about the next class to be released in Darktide. You know, it'd be really sick? A Repentia. But the problem is Repentia is essentially the same as a Zealot. Like, functionally wise, I think. Because sisters are not particularly enhanced. They're still regular people, just very strong. And so, I can't see a mechanical reason as to why they'd have a Repentia on Darktide. But it'd be really sick if we can get a Repentia skin. Yeah, a Repentia skin for the Zealot. That'd be sick. 5 minutes per year, my age. What? No! Sounds Gorgy! Thank you for the shupa. Thank you! It's my birthday month. Can you add more 5 more minutes? No! I have to go soon! Go be wife tax! Thank you for the super, Madra. I love that Gobi so much! Love you too! Yeah, sisters are baseline humans, so I don't think mechanically there'd be much of a difference in gameplay from like a regular Zealot, because Repentias are just half naked and chainswords, you know, or like an eviscerator. And so technically, gameplay-wise, it'd be even less equipped than a Zealot, you know? Yeah, maybe, but to be fair, Repentia, they're repenting though, so wouldn't they be sent on the front lines anyways? I don't know, but send them to a ship full of like criminals may be too far. I don't know. I'll ask my lore friends. Matcha emergency Kobe beef fun. Oh wait, stop. Yeah. Should I noob? I don't know. Like I think like I saw people react negatively to commissar style outfits before in the VTubing sphere. I'm just being careful. No, Brenda, you can't. Hunt, I'm already staying for 5 more minutes. To which you only have 2 minutes left, by the way. Let's look at the other sisters. Yeah, true, yeah. They're not gonna get singled off like that, true. Rattling sniper. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to see you to play as a sister of battle, though. I'm so excited for Bolt Gun too. I wanna play as Naira. I love my sisters of battle. They're so cool. Oh, yeah, Gene Stealer. Yeah, Gene Stealer's maybe cool too. But 5 more. No whining. No complaining, burbs. Clingy. So very clingy. Cute. Shut up. Silence. No. Last night, you and Mari came to the conclusion that ILUNA is a black ship. I do remember saying that. Wait, ILUNA Institute is just a black ship. We're just collecting random magical people. Yeah. Oh hell yes, Steve. Hop into the pits. Yeah. Why are you so freaking cute, Aiadmirers? I must ask you an honest-to-God question. Why are you so freaking cute? Eldar Rangers. Guys, I'm loyal to the Imperium. Okay? Sorry, I'm answering a ping. Guys, I'm loyal to the Imperium. Drukari have me acting up. Rogue Trader? Marajai? Damn. That a baddie. Drukari kind of lit though. What? No, I'm not! Not the Drukusi! Drukari do have... They look slick as hell though. Moving fighting. Yeah. But anyways. I'll see you tomorrow, cute Burbies. The Burbies are the cutest, I fear. The cutest in the whole wide world. Yeah. Aiadmirers are the cutest. And don't worry, I'll shove you into my bosom and sneak you into my office tomorrow, okay? I love you, birds. I have to go now. No stalling! I have to go now, stinky borbs. Good night. I love you. No, it's time. The song's very real. You wanna talk? Good night. Of course, thank you, Toby. Love you, Burbies. Thank you, Jessie. Bing. one can I use? Liquid dice. Okay. We will gauge. We shall gauge the raid first. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20. Odd for boys, even for girls. In here. What I say? Okay, no. Odd for boys, even for girls. That's a 6. We're going to the girls. Millie, Leela, Scarla, Fish. 4. I'll roll a d4. 1 for Millie, 2 for Leela, 3 for Scarla, 4 for Fish. That is a 1. We're gonna rate Millie. Okay, there we go. I love you.